What up, what up, what up? What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome back for another Madden 25 online ranked match. And today, we are still on our alphabetical quest, going from A to Z. We have finally reached the G-Men. So, our opponent decides to go with the San Francisco 49ers, and as I have stated, we have the New York Giants. Definitely an interesting matchup. You know, the Giants have been, very good, solid Madden team for the last couple years. Very, very, very good on both sides of the ball. So I'm definitely looking to be able to have some success on defense. Hopefully be able to move up and down the field on offense. As you guys know, San Francisco definitely has the best defense in the game. So I'm looking to have some struggles at times. But, as long as my defense comes through for me every now and then, I should be okay, hopefully. So at the beginning of the game, he starts the ball on the ground. And Frank Gore has been a glitch in the game for like the last 3 years, man. The guy breaks tackles like nobody's business. You have so much to worry about with Kaepernick and his mobility and being able to do read options, and he has a strong arm, and there's just a lot of things to worry about. So hopefully we can try and keep them one-dimensional, as I try to do every game. Try and keep them. Oh, right there, look at that beautiful floater right in my hands right there. I'm sorry, son, but no soup for you. Kaepernick ends up throwing just a nice little I don't know what it was. Just a softly, poorly thrown ball, and we end up having enough time to run over there and scoop it up in midair. So now we're on offense, so we have lots of weapons with Nicks and, Cruz is a monster. Eli Manning is, 91 overall, definitely. Look at that nice one-handed catch. Definitely a top-tier quarterback as far as Madden goes. Right there, beautiful pressure set right up the A-gap right there. So being so close to the end zone, we want to be able to score because we know, excuse me, we're probably not going to have a lot of opportunities to be able to cause turnovers on the Niners. So, you got to take advantages of every time they come. So, 3rd and 10 right here. We want to be able to put this in the end zone or at least get the first down. We take off with Eli Manning. And we do a nice little spin. And we actually get close enough to a first down, 4th and 1. So, we decide to go for it. We go for the QB sneak, getting ourselves a 4th down. 4 fresh new downs to be able to punch it in the end zone. Hopefully we're able to do that. That's exactly what it is we're able to do. So we go up 7-0, and anytime you take a lead on a monstrous defense, gotta feel good. So now we're back on defense, and now let's see if we can get the same result, cause some pressure, force the bad throw, and be able to continue. Oh my God, look at that big hit! Continue some turnovers on downs or whatever. Right there, another interception. 2-piece, most of you times 2. We got Kaepernick just bottled up right now with 2 straight turnovers on back-to-back drives. So let's see if we go ahead and turn that into points. I definitely know my defense isn't the best, and that right there sucks, man. That right there was just a bad throw. Try to hit him with the skinny, but that throw was just ugly. I know my defense isn't the best, but whenever I make something happen like that, such as turnovers, I got to be able to capitalize. And being able to give the ball right back definitely hurts because I know I don't get too many opportunities to be able to take the ball away from the offense. So that right there sucks, man. I hate when I get a turnover and I give the ball right back. So we caused a 4th and 2 right there. He loses a couple yards on the 3rd and inches, and he ends up gaining the first down right there on a nice outside pass to Bolden right there. So you see, he has a balanced offense. He's mixing it up. He's doing a lot of running and passing. He's not one-dimensional. So right there, nice A-gap, 3rd and 16. And when huddle on the A-gap, I'm forced to call the same play. So same play, same result. We get back-to-back sacks right there, and we end up forcing a punt. It's like, oh man, is this a fake video? GS holding his opponent to 0 so far. 3 possessions and 3 turnovers. 2 turnovers, 1 turnover on downs. Right there was just my fault. I seen that he was covered, but it was a route that I had my eye on, and I kind of wanted to go to for the last couple of drives, but I didn't go to it. This time I was like, I want to try that route, see how it goes, and it didn't go too well. It went straight to the 49ers, so that right there was just a bad decision, and right there was a nice over-the-top pass, and he ends up tying the game. So we're both making mistakes mentally, offensively. We're both not taking advantage of our turnover. Well, he did that time, but right here, it looks like he could go. No, I have yet to take back a kickoff return this year. So many people are like, oh, it's so easy, and I haven't gotten it past the 40 like that many times. I'm struggling to take back something that seems to be so easy for everybody else. Right here, we roll outside the pocket. Nobody's really open. And we decided to throw a pass right there. Had it in our hands, but we ended up dropping it. And there is an injury, and I believe that was Randall, and he's just gone for the game after that, which was very, very frustrating. We get sacked right there. With only 40 seconds left before halftime. You know, we got to be able to play it smart. So right here, we go to an out route, and then Barden drops the ball. Should have easily been a first down. Right here, you see that we end up losing Randall for the rest of the game. So 4th and 16, you know, we got to punt the ball. You know, we got to be able to play smart with only seconds remaining. You know, you don't want to go for it, even though I feel like I should have had that third down, but, you know, I don't want to have him start the possession so close to the end zone. So we played smart. You know, we punt the ball right here. There's 8 seconds left after he hits me with an out route. So he decides to go to a run after that. And after this tackle right here, I believe I think that's the end of it right here. He ends up not being able to call that timeout with that last second, thankfully, because he definitely wasn't field goal range. So after the first half, it's 7-7. You know, I feel like I've been able to cause some things happen on defense, but offensively, it's been a struggle. And I've been expecting a struggle because the Niners are just a very, very tough defense to go ahead and make things happen on. You know, everybody in that team just ball hawks and pursues the play so well. So I just got to be able to play smarter. Right there, nice outside heat. And Eli Manning right there is hurt, and he's gone for the rest of the game. So now I have the backup car, and I got to try and make things happen. Losing Eli Manning was a big blow. Oh, my God. 3rd and 17 right here. We end up going straight up, and thankfully, Hakeem Nicks ends up holding on to that pass in traffic. Right there you see our second player is gone for the game. These Niners are just knocking everybody out one by one. But losing my quarterback for the entire game, a top-notch quarterback at that, is just not a good. Oh, my God. Look at that pancake. Not a good feeling. So we really know it's not going to be easy from here on out. Standing inside the pocket, we're looking, and we go deep, and ends up dropping the interception, thankfully. So 2nd and 10 right here, and, you know, we've been passing the ball a lot, as I always do against the Niners, because running the ball can really be difficult against this team. So I usually have more success passing the ball than I do running. So, you know, sticking to the formula of success against the Niners, because, you know, running the ball is just usually doesn't work out in my favor. It doesn't even matter what running back I get. They're just that good at stopping the run and being able to just ball hawk every single lane. 4th and inches, this is the greatest QB run of all time. The greatest QB run of all time. He gets up in the determination to put the team on his back, though. We must take another look at this. It was 4th and inches. We hurdle our way for the first down. And after that, it's just a big orgy in the middle of the field. There's just sweaty men everywhere, no homo. And he's on top of the pile. And he's not down by contact yet. Look at it. Everybody's tripping over. And somehow, some way, he gets back up and is able. That was an 8-yard QB sneak. An 8-yard QB sneak. That was absolutely amazing. And I'm like, oh, man, David Carr needs to win this game. There's no way after that type of blatant efforts that I should be able to deny that man a victory. So after that little digital animated heart of his was put on the line for me, okay, we got to make something happen. We got to be able to bring you home this victory. We have to. So right there was a nice pass on the left side. He avoided some pressure and got himself a nice pass for 5 yards. Right here looks like he's going the option with Kaepernick, and we only allow him to get a gain of 1. 3rd and 4, standing inside the pocket. He decides to go deep, and another interception, 3-piece. We end up ball hawking that right there for a huge turnover. So now we can score. Being able to go up multiple possessions will be huge, but that's why I don't really run the ball against the Niners. I mean, I try to kill some clock, be able to move the ball, hopefully. Very first play, I run the ball, and I get CPU big hit it, and I fumble, and he recovers. And that is why the 49ers have been the best team in Madden for the last 2 years, because they seem to hit like Jesus, and I don't understand why. As a 49ers fan, I don't see this on Sundays. I don't see us cracking skulls, injuring QBs, wide receivers, and causing fumbles every damn play. I just don't see it. 4th and goal right here, he decides to take his 3. Can't blame him, you know, with the strong defense behind him. Understand that, you know, he has the ability to get stops and make things happen. So after that possession, I'm really afraid to run the ball. So right here, oh, look at the wiggle sticks inside, outside. Whoops, excuse me, son, I got touchdowns to score, and he cut go the way. We end up getting our first kickback of the year, and what's a great time to be able to do so. Being able to score in such a critical moment right after a turnover, after he had just scored, bringing it to a 4-point game. Being able to score without putting my offense on the field to go up against that vicious defense was huge. Hopefully we can go ahead and just stall him out on defense, but he just gets a huge game when manning him. I just want to stall him out, force a lot of plays so he can be able to kill some clock. And unfortunately, no, he scores in a matter of seconds. So, we're back in the same position. He decides to go for 2, and thankfully we end up getting an interception right there to stop that. So we are up 5 points. So a field goal makes it 8-point game. So, as long as we get ourselves in field goal range, we should be okay. But a touchdown, I feel like, should be able to end the game right here if we're able to do so. And again, we have David Carr, and the guy played outstanding. Look at everybody just getting injured. Right here, we decided to run. It was one of the few times that we did, and we actually get a really good game. And like I said, man, David Carr played one really, really good game. Being able to come in unexpectedly, because I sure as hell wasn't expecting to play him. And, going up against the best defense in the world, he definitely played a very good game. But is it going to be enough? We decided to go for a pitch play, and we end up losing yards right there. And surprise, surprise, an injury timeout, right? So we're standing in that always happens, man, when I'm trying to kill clock. Like, I'm trying to kill clock, and it's an injury timeout. It never seems to fail me. Like, it always damn happens. But we on the 1 yard line right here, 4th and goal. So we decide to go for it, and Carr ends up scoring a touchdown, being able to hurdle his way over, and we end up doing the Statue of Liberty. Right here, I decided to go for 2, only for the reason, because you heard of Eli Manning, man. You heard Eli Manning, and I got to hit you with the sneakerooski, man. You took him out of the game for no reason, so I decided to do that just cuz. So we're up 13 points, and, right now it looks like we should have the game in the bag. Only 2 minutes remaining. As long as we don't give up any home run type plays, we should be all right. The time is going to be ticking, and we should be good. Right here, it hits me up the seams right there with a nice inside pass. 40-yard line right here. Like I said, man, all we want to do is give up no home runs, man. Just be able to, keep them in bounds. Right there, big run by Kaepernick. That was like a 20-yard gain. Play action play right here. He's standing in the pocket, and beautiful pass right there. Like, those are the passes where you're just like, wow, that was beautiful. So he has all 3 timeouts left. He decides to go for a squib kick, which we recover. So right here, I decided to just run around and waste as much time as possible. And we wasted a good, 8 seconds doing that. So right here, I'm really just trying to get him to waste his timeouts. So we run the ball, timeout. So I really don't want to make any mistakes. So I end up just running the ball 3 times and then punting. Putting the faith in my defense. My defense has done pretty well this game. So as you see, I really had faith in my defense to go ahead and make something happen. And I really need to make a huge punt for me to feel confident on this drive. And that's exactly what happens, man. We get a nice bounce, and we get it all the way to the 20-yard line. So he has 30 seconds to score a touchdown with no timeout. So I definitely feel like this should be able to happen. Because the screenplay, which we end up stopping him, time is ticking. So, that was huge. Only about 20 seconds left. But he finds somebody wide open on the outside, and I'm trying to hold the swat. But we don't get him in. We get him in strict tackle. Cue the music, though. So right now, he has enough time for one more play. We're getting back, trying to get settled back on defense. Are we going to be able to win this game, or are we going to lose on this play right here? He has enough time, like I said, for one more play. My heart is racing. I'm like, please don't even be able to get it off in time. 4, trying to get set up. 3, hoping that he's not going to be able to get it, but he does get off time. He tried to hit me with a play action play, and we end up getting the pressure, and the defense comes through for the victory. Woo! Gotta love being able to make a defensive stand on the very last play to win the game. So that's the end of the game, guys, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it's your boy GS. If you happen to be new and this is your first time here, and I have had your attention for about 14 minutes, I think I've earned your subscription. If you're an OG, welcome back. And as always, man, it's your boy GS, and I am out. Peace. Give it to me, baby. Yeah.